Hi everybody, welcome to Khong Driving, and today we're trying a little bit of a different camera angle. I have my camera up on the tripod and here I am standing in front of the car, so at least some of you will know what I look like when I'm not driving. Yeah. Okay, what we have today is a very nice vehicle which I have actually driven up to Genting and back, and now we're just doing a walk around. Yeah, this is none other than the Volkswagen Tiguan. Alright, the Tiguan is powered by a 1.4 litre turbocharged engine that actually drives only the front wheels through a 6-speed direct shift gearbox, which is DSG, or another way to call a dual clutch transmission. Okay, the good thing about this transmission is that it is a wet clutch type of transmission, which is also found in the Golf GTI, which means this is a much stronger transmission, and it has to be in order to pull this 1.45 tons of vehicle. Yeah. Anyway, drive is to only the front wheels. Alright, with an overall length of 4480, the Tiguan has a wheelbase of 2681, which is about 3/4 of an inch shorter than a C segment SUV. So this is pretty big, yeah. So compared to the Mazda CX-5, it would be slightly shorter in terms of wheelbase, because the CX-5 has 2.7 meters of wheelbase, and wheelbase means the distance between the center of the front wheel to the center of the rear wheel. That is how people measure the size of a vehicle to determine its size. Okay, to have an idea of its size. And the vehicle looks pretty neat. It is actually very golf based. Yeah, base is built on the Volkswagen platform, that's common. And having a look at the front tires, these are 18-inch wheels with I think it's 55 series tires. Let's have a look. Yes, it says there, if you can read upside down, these are 55 R18, and these are pretty nice tires. They're unidirectional. Yeah, that means you can see here it's written there outside. That means this side of the tire can only be fitted on the outside, so it's unidirectional. You can only do it this way because it's the way they build the tread patterns to give it more grip when you're turning, and also to have a longer lasting tread when you're going long distance. Now, brakes are single pot huge calipers and acting on this ventilated disc, pretty nice and big. And at the back you see also a solid disc and also single pot but smaller floating calipers. Okay, suspension at the back is multi-link, and you can't see inside, but there's some use of aluminum here and there to keep the weight down, whilst at the front is McPherson struts. Looking at the bonnet, yeah, we're trying to see. Yeah, looks like it's aluminum, very lightweight. Yeah, it's a very lightweight bonnet. And then you can see here there is a strut here to hold the bonnet up. So this is actually a very upper crust type of car. Yeah, most other cars would have a steel bonnet, and you have to have this bar here that has to be lifted up, and you have to use it to hold up the bonnet. So this one is a little bit atas sikit. Okay, that's the linkage, very interesting, rose jointed. And there's another couple, looks like another shock absorber there. Yeah, another strut to help the thing move. So again, you can see here in the fender, you can see here that is cut. So this is Volkswagen's way of also keeping the weight down. Yeah. So similarly on this side, this was a practice that I saw was started by BMW a very long time ago, and so it looks like an industry standard now to go and cut the fender. All the useless weight is removed, because weight also means savings in fuel consumption. Weight also means power to weight ratio. Yeah, the more power you have, the less weight you have, the faster your car becomes and the more economical it becomes. Okay, so here is the engine. This is the engine from the Volkswagen group. It's 1.4 liter direct injection. It's all aluminum and it looks like it means business, man. Okay, so you can see here the turbocharger is there. It's a small little turbocharger, and you can see where the air is pushed through here, and then it goes down and into the innards of the engine to the front, and there should be an intercooler here. Yes, you can't see it maybe, but inside there, and that's the intercooler to cool down the charge. And after it happens, it comes back up through here into the intake. Okay, and this is where it goes into the engine, and the air cleaner is here. Now those things up there is the resonators to make sure that the sound of the air is not too fierce. Yeah. Okay, you can see also here where they have put in aluminum parts, okay, to keep the weight down. And you can see here there's actually a lot of space. This engine bay can take a 2 liter engine anytime. Yeah, so the battery is over here to counter the weight. The driver is that side, battery is this side, gearbox is down there. That's a DSG 6-speed gearbox that drives the front wheels. Okay, engine compartment is quite neat. They don't have an engine cover, and so the engine looks really nice and mean. Yeah, that's the DOHC. You can see here, one camshaft. So this is quite a good engine. Okay, moving to the back, it's raining, but it's okay, we will manage. You can see that the rear end, the back seats are made for 3 people. The center partition is quite generous. Here is where you see this is where the center rest comes down, but if you push it up, then you can have a lot of an additional person sitting in there. Okay, so from the list we know that this one has got 6 airbags. Yeah, and this is the rear bench seat, and you can actually have here, what do we have here? This is like an aeroplane type table where you can play with your iPad or eat your lunch. Yeah, so there's one on this side and one on that side. And how about legroom? Here I am sitting inside. Wow, plenty of legroom. I got about at least 8 or 9 inches of space between my knee and the back of the driver's seat, which is fixed to my position. And at the back there is a single zone controller for the aircon. That means you can turn on your aircon and off with a blower, and also a power plug and USB port. Yep, so this car has a 3-zone control, and this is nice. At the back here you have your own reading light, your left and right reading light, and they look like they are LED too. Okay, so the car is pretty spacious, and of course looking at here you can see the curtain airbags, yeah, for the back, and this is adjustable height for the seat belt anchor plus coat hook. Very thoughtful. And the headrest is adjustable. Yeah, so looking at this here, yeah, you can adjust the headrest to go forward or back, so it's pretty neat. Okay, let's go to the back before we go to the front. Okay, here's the back end of the vehicle. It says 280 TSI. It means the torque range, yeah. And these are LED combination lights. Here's the Volkswagen emblem, and no, you don't open the boot here. You open by pressing, oh yeah, there's a electric control. So it opens up and you can see a tonneau cover, very similar to that in the Golf. It's a one piece. And looking inside, yep, they have lights, okay, and also a lever. If you pull this lever, the back of the middle seat goes forward to give you more space. And over here there's another lever for you to do that to the other side. And there's also a power point here, okay, power point for you to plug in your fridge should you want. Tie down hooks here for you to strap your baggage or luggage. And voila, this is the spare tire. And you see how clever the Volkswagen people are. You see this little piece of plastic here? Yeah, this is for you to hold the cover up. They didn't have to do this, but it's there. So you push it up. You see it's spring loaded, yeah? You can push it down, you push it up, then it holds. So this is a very convenient and useful, thoughtful kind of feature that car users will find very useful. And here's the spare tire. It's a space saver, and the jack and tools are all very neatly placed inside. Alright, so that's the back, and let's see, we can close the boot by pressing this button. Yes, well done. Okay, it's drizzling. Oh, it's got a vacuum lock. Alright, so let's take a look inside the car, yeah? Okay, before we look at that, up there they have these aluminum rails. It's part of a package that comes with this particular variant. And overall, I would say it looks pretty neat lah. And it's also in the very special blue color that I like. Same color almost as the Golf R. So that's the overall look. We're letting you see the overall look before it rains heavily, because we're going to get inside the car. And this is the lock. Okay, this is the key fob. Looks exactly the same as in my Golf. And when you lock the door, the wing mirrors fold. You unlock the door and they unfold. Can you see the rain? We are talking in the rain now. Okay, so we're going to lock the car up by pressing the button. It locks. Okay, you can also unlock the door by just touching the door handle, yeah? And it opens, and it just from the outside you can see the seat has got electrical controls, and there are also 3 memory sets, and the front seats look pretty good. Okay, there is some side padding and all, but when I drove it this morning, it felt like it was bit too wide for me. So these seats, they're combination leather, yeah, and it's well contoured, but they are made for wider people than me. Okay, let's get into the car. And over here, this is the starter button. Step on the brakes and the car starts up. I think this is a 8-inch screen, and you get driving information and other stuff that you can have. And here is the new instrument panel, which looks pretty good. And you have also it's the digital, yeah, and you can toggle by toggling on the right here. You toggle and you get different things coming out. Okay, that is your distance you travel, and your cruise control system, and also the navigation. Okay, the navigation map is also shown on your meter. Now there's no head-up display, but I don't think that's serious. Headlights are automatic. Okay, it's auto here, and you can also manually switch them on. Steering controls on the right is for your instruments and all that. and also on the left is your cruise control plus your volume. Okay, so again on the meter, on the center dash, you see when you put your hand near, the size of the font changes. You know, it come near, it goes up, then you can play with the menu. Yep, you have radio, media, navigation, traffic. There are no traffic reports. Okay, you have to subscribe to some service here. And let's go back to the menu. Then you have your phone connection. Oh yeah, there's Android and Apple Play, yeah, and Android connectivity. These are your vehicle stuff. Okay, it tells me you have 450 kilometers and average 40.9 liters per 100. Yeah, we are sitting here doing nothing, yeah, just idling the car, and we have gone, like, our average speed is 2 kilometers per hour. We have gone for 21 minutes and achieved 0 kilometers. Yep, that's what you get for idling the car. Okay, so let's see, press this button, that's your car. Or Think Blue Trainer, teach you how to drive. Okay, you have to drive and it tells you how you're doing. Okay, so that's pretty neat. Now I'm going to slide my seat a bit back so we can see a bit more. It's getting dark because it's raining. Okay, let's just see. Let's turn on the lights. Okay, these are the rear lights, these are the front lights. Yep. Okay, so the rear lights are on, front lights are on. We maybe can see a bit better. Okay, down here you have a center rest, which also opens up to a compartment down there, and then you have another sliding compartment here for you can put some drinks there if you want. Then you have, okay, your gear shift, plus minus. Also you can have it on your pedal shifters, yeah, a couple of pedal shifters here. Here is the plus and minus side. This is like in the Golf, yeah, and Golf R. And then of course you have an electronic handbrake and auto hold and your start stop button. Now this is the park assist. This car will park itself. All you have to do is move forward or move back. You just drive past the parking slot, and then the steering will turn by itself to guide you into the parking slot. So something that women will like. I don't use park assist, but it's there if you want. I'm okay with it lah, you know. And then of course there's a 2-zone temperature control. You can control your own temperature and the speed, and also your passenger can control his or her own temperature. And this is what, seat heaters. I'm not sure if they're blower. Oh, there's air coming out of the seat and it's cool. Okay, these are seat blowers, yeah, could be seat heater, I don't know. I'm going to try mine on. And this is for the outside air, inside air. Okay, that's the seat controller. The seat blower, yeah, then where you want your air to come from. And this is your defrost. Pretty easy to use aircon controller. And if you like, if it's very hot, you press max aircon, then everything goes, temperature goes down low. You know, this is to cool down the car quickly, but no, it's quite cold actually because of the rain. So again, looking at the dashboard, this one looks very, very familiar. You can see the door so far away, I can't reach the door from my seat. So this car is quite wide, so it's good. And looking at the glass area is pretty nice, very good visibility in the front, yeah. It's raining now, as you can see. Let's try the wipers. Yeah, wipers are work fine, newcomer. Okay, these are the LED lights, and this is a frameless mirror, yeah. Okay, the top of the dash has got soft material and it extends all the way to the other side. And what's this? There's a little box here. I don't know what you can keep in it, but you know, it's there. And here's the aircon louvers, pretty nice. And there's another thing which was in the catalog but I didn't mention yet. This is the, yeah, there is a cooler in the, yeah, this one. This is the, this one, it controls the airflow, yeah, from the aircon. That's off and that's on, so you can put your chocolate and drinks here and it won't melt while you're driving. What is this? Oh, this is your CD player. You can play your CD here. Not bad. Okay, so that's the cooled glove box and it's quite a decent size, yeah. Okay, over in the front, maybe hard to see, but there is a cigar lighter, or rather a power point you can have, and there's also the USB ports. Yeah, you can see inside. Yep, those are the USB ports. Alright guys, here's an update on this thing that I call the seat ventilator, yeah. Okay, there's one here and there's one here that I pointed out just now. These are not cooling fans, these are heaters. They make your seat very hot. I've had it on for a while now and my butt is feeling hot. Okay, so these are for you to warm your seat. I don't know what they're doing here in this country, but I think it's part of the package you cannot delete, yeah. Well, what I would do is maybe I find a way to disable the heater and just run the fan, yeah. And then you will have seat coolers. Why didn't somebody think of that? Okay, so that's about it. Thanks for watching and bye bye.